Epic Production is proud to present our latest addition to the small office support applications, Interior Design CALIMATOR. The name CALIMATOR stands for Calculator/Estimator. This is a very practical and functional little application for a small and middle-size construction office, that will make you more confident when responding to the tender invitation and calculating the tender price. This is a very simple application made of 3 sections: Design section, Quantity section, and the Cost section. There are also 3 different modules installed covering interior wall design, ceiling design, and inserts, bulkheads with pelmets, joints/edges, mergers, etc. We will talk more about this later. Using our CALIMATOR, you act as an estimator and definitely reduce the cost and time given to the tender process. Also, you can be now more confident that you are not over or underpricing, as the CALIMATOR is an excellent guidance toward the correct tender price. I guess that you have already noticed our legend below: all yellow cells are selectable and all white cells are open for data entry. Let's focus a bit more on the design section. Here, in this section is approximately 90% of the work to be done in order to produce final tender price for interior wall design, supply, and installation. Each cell with a little red dot in the top right corner has a comment, written to explain and help on your selection. Just mouse over and read. By clicking on any of the top 4 buttons, you can select a different section of the CALIMATOR, as per your wish. One of the first things to do is to enter wall type code. You can get this from the architectural drawing delivered to you in the tender package. Next, select the floor you are working on, and the business profit to apply on the total amount. The running date next to it will stop once you try to print and save your work. Now, let's move to the important part: database. All these buttons on the right-hand side in the design section are linked to your database. In order to design your wall, you need to look at the wall type drawing and enter all elements that wall is made of into your database, including material type, dimension, price, and supplier. Once entered in, you will simply select all parts that your wall is made of, measure and enter the length and the height of the wall, and CALIMATOR will calculate for you all quantities and the total tender price, including your profit, of course. Hope you have noticed an option to enter a multiple wall height for the same wall type, on the same floor. We will reveal more about this in our next session called Wall Type Design. Now, let's click on our Help button and read a little bit about the generic help, provided for better understanding of how CALIMATOR works. Please stop the video and read the help note carefully. It is self-explanatory. We will also reveal the function of each button in the next couple of minutes. After you read the help note, open any of our databases, click on the frame, sheets, studs, tracks or any other database button, and try to enter a stud, track, or a gyprock panel as you know them from previous projects, just to see how database entry works, how you can add, delete, or search for some elements already entered previously. Once you finish your wall design, you enter the wall length and height in the quantity section and you have the correct total amount in the cost section. This is the time you use admin buttons, print, report, and copy. When you click on the report button, CALIMATOR will deliver a detailed report with totals for each element used for each wall type, on each floor and in general total for the whole project as well. Just click on the refresh button to get the latest data. When you press print button, you will have an option to print your wall design sheet into a hard copy, PDF file, and save it as an application file back to your project folder. If you have finished working with a certain wall type on a particular floor, you need to click on the copy button. This command will create another worksheet and copy your work over to the next sheet, WT2 and so on, leaving you with the copy on WT1. You can use this copy and change quantities if you are working on the same wall type, but on the different floor, or simply reset this copy to start from scratch if you plan to work on the new wall type. One thing we forgot to mention, and that is a help section. Please read and follow instructions, it will help you to operate CALIMATOR properly. And on the end, CALIMATOR's capacity is 13 levels. If you need more than that, just use 2 of them. Hope you have enjoyed this introduction to CALIMATOR. Please watch our next more in-depth presentation, Wall Type Design, which will enable you to design your first wall. Bye for now.